up, guys? Peace and blessings. Welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. Yes, indeed. Today I decided to come on. I went ahead and took a little break from coming on live. You know how it is. But it is what it is. So I'm just here just seeing what's going on out there in the news. I mean, guys, it is horrible. And plus, we're going to go ahead and talk about some other stuff as well. So, again, guys, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. Yes, indeed. So, I don't know, guys, if you have seen this lady, Carlise Hood, and her son, they said that they went ahead and dropped the charges when some madman went ahead and punched her in the face. Man, that was horrible. What's going on, in this world today? I mean, it's just like people just going crazy, guys. I mean, it's just horrible. I hope you guys can hear me real good when you come on, guys. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content or however you feel led. However you feel led, because I have decided, like I said, it is what it is. You know how it is when you stand on your truth. You know exactly how people are. I see my girls in the house, Starbucks lover. She says, welcome everybody. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel. Always, yes, always out there looking out for your girl. But what you think, Star? Did you hear anything about this lady? Let me see if I can go ahead and pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up right quick. Let me see how this madman, I mean, this guy in a restaurant came in. I guess it was at some little Chinese fast food place, and he told her to shut up. At first, I thought that, I said, well, maybe this guy, that's her boyfriend, because the way that he was treating her, and I say, oh my God, he was daring this lady, you shut up or I'm going to punch you. And he went ahead and he punched her. Did you see anything? Did you see this store? Let me see about this article right here. I'm not going to show you the actual fight because I'm on YouTube, so I'm not going to go ahead and do this. But yeah, I mean that was horrible. That's just to show you guys what type of world that we live in. But it's so sad, man. It's just like I don't know what it is when it comes to our people, man. It's just like we got a long ways to go. But before I get to that article right here, I see this little young guy. You remember when he went to pick up his other twin and he went to the wrong house and someone had shot him in the head. I mean, that was horrible. But just look at him. Just look at God. Don't even look like anything had even happened to him. I mean, this is nothing but God. Ralph Y'all opened up in his first interview since being shot after mistakenly going to the wrong house. That is horrible. This guy, whoever did this to this young child, he should be under the jail. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let you see what's going on with that right there. But I just saw this story right here. This is on the shed room right here, where this young guy, when he got shot in the head. I mean, and it was nobody but the Most High God had shared this child where he's in his right mind.
Porch. So then I hear the door open. I see this old man.
When you go back to April 13th, tell me what happened when you go to that address.
Well, I go into the driveway. I walk up the steps. I ring the doorbell. I see three different cameras, like one looking at the driveway, one on the porch. As far as I know, I didn't know their family at all. Like I had never even seen their friends or their parents before. So maybe this is their house.
Ralph mistakenly going to Northeast 115th Street instead of getting his siblings from Northeast 115th Terrace, 1 block away.
I actually wait a long time. I'm just on the porch. So then I hear the door open. I see this old man.
When you go back to April 13th,
That's horrible. That is so horrible for someone to shoot this young guy. And I'm thank God that he's alive today. But Right here it says on the shed room, it say Raphael speaks out in the first interview since being shot in the head by an 84-year-old man. My God. It says the 16-year-old was attempted to pick up his twin brother from a friend's home when he accidentally went to the wrong address. When he rung the doorbell, he was met with two shots, one to the head and one to his arm. Thankfully, y'all lived to tell his story and describe what had happened that day. Man, that was horrible. I mean, guys, that's just show you, that, it's just that we got, I mean, it's just praying time. It's just so much stuff that is going on in this world. So let's get to this story right here. This is Carlishia Hood. She was released. Her and her son, all the charges was dropped. When this guy, I mean, just came in front of her, and I mean, dared her, and he told her, "Look, you shut up. I'm going to punch you," and he went ahead and he did it. And a lot of people are upset because they say now she's filing a lawsuit. She should be just glad that, she's free, that no charges is held, against her and her son. All the charges are dropped. But she wants to go, and file a lawsuit. And I don't know who she's going to sue. Maybe she might sue that store that she was in, or, I don't know. But, this man had punched her like, I mean, she was another man. I don't know what was on his mind, but this right here says Carlishia Hood is a free woman and has her legal team on the city of Chicago Nake. The mother is suing the city, or she's suing the city, and arresting officer just one day after the murder charge against her and her son were dropped. So what she's doing is she's suing the state, and also I guess she don't like how, whoever, had came out, the police, had handled it, the situation. I guess she want to go ahead and sue them. It says report from AP News state Hood alleged malicious prosecution, false arrest, and intentionally infliction of emotion stress in her lawsuit filed in Cook County Circuit Court. And also, she went ahead and said, I've experienced pain in many ways. I bet she did. The way that he punched her like she was a woman. She's suing the state because she don't like how they went ahead and handled, the arrest. But because she was violated, he was in her space. I'm gonna see if I can let you guys hear it, but I'm not gonna play it. And also it says, I'm experienced pain in many ways that I would never have thought. She said about her arrest. What happened to me was totally unnecessary. Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and being arrested. That's horrible, guys. And then the thing about it, it is our own people. I mean, what's going on, man? What's this out there? That's just to show you guys we got a long, long ways to go. A long ways to go. We keep blaming Squatty Dotty and everybody, but we also have to realize, we have to check ourselves because sometimes it can be the man in America and be the worst enemy, yourself. Hey, I see country girls in the house. Country girls say hello, Lady D and chat. Yes, absolutely, man. This is horrible. This is horrible right here. And someone, let me see what someone had said. Someone had said she definitely has a case. She should have been charged. She shouldn't have never been charged. And another person says that girl, they dropped all charges and you didn't lose custody of your son. That was nobody but God. Everything ain't about money. You got to appreciate the blessings in front of you. Well, like I said, she was violated. She was punching. She don't like the way that they went ahead and handled it. And right here it says, I think she's forgetting her son still took someone's life. Take the win and go somewhere. Because the reason why they saying that because the son came in and he pulled out that gun and he went ahead and he shot him, and then the guy ran, and they say that the guy was saying, "Yeah, shoot me," and he went ahead and shot the guy again. So let me see if I can go ahead and play a little bit of that video, and we can go ahead and comb through. But guys, let me know what your thoughts about that. That is horrible. I see Queenie says, Ben Crump coming. That's I mean, that Ben Crump, he on every scene. I mean, he got all those cases. He is the face to all this right here. At first, it used to be L Sharpton. Now it's him. But let me see if I can play this right here so you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me good, guys. And again, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, Lady D. I was contemplating, should I come on? But I say, Lord, if it's two or three, I got people that going to support and watch, that's good enough because you cannot please everybody, especially when you speak on truth. It's something about truth people just don't want to hear. People wants to tickle your ears. When you tickle your ears, then you go ahead and get a large follower. But it's not in the quantity; it's in the quality. As long as I have loyal supporters, people that I know that have my back and love my content or just love me, whether what I give or not, because we all have a right to agree to disagree. But let me go ahead and play this little tape right here, this little clip right here, and you're gonna hear how this man it's like he was just wanting to lose his life. Oh my god, man, y'all, I wonder if you guys saw this right here. This was horrible. He said, "You say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out." What was on his mind? Because he don't look like the type of person, that looked like he was strung out on anything, but he has some anger problems, but he put it on the wrong person. I mean, what was on his mind that day where this lady couldn't voice her opinion, where he had to punch her like he was punching a man? And you guys know I'm team right, but like I said, this right here, this was horrible. This was horrible. This was uncalled for. Now he lost his life because he could not keep his hands to himself. That's horrible, guys. Starbucks said Ben Crump is only going to show interest in a case if he's going to make a couple of millions. Well, he sure made a couple of millions, man, because this right here, I mean, it's just a never ending thing, man. Oh my God. And like I said, Kim, I think her name was Kim. That's the same one. I can't think what the last name is. Kim Fox. Yeah, she was the one that went ahead and dismissed all the charges. She was the one that went after Ari Kelly and Jesse Smollett. But she went ahead and she dropped all those charges. And this right here, I think they went ahead and they made the right decisions. They went ahead and made the right decisions because this right here, this was uncalled for, guys. So let me know what your thoughts about it, man, because like I said, we just live in a world. We live in a world that love is on. It's like we got a long ways to go. We keep saying that, We shall overcome, when it's our turn, but we just don't want to do right. And it's not everybody, it's just some knuckleheads out there. It's just some knuckleheads. Like I said, just because we all have the same color, that does not mean that we all kin folks, okay? Because we got a lot of wolves, as you can see right here, in sheep clothing. And that's why, we just got to get busy. We just got to get busy. We just can't keep playing around, because we know, the enemy out there, Satan is out there. He's doing his job out there seeking who he can devour. And as you can see, he just causing havoc right here on our people. I mean, just went ahead and punched this lady, punched her in her face. But he never knew that that day was going to be his last day that he ever put his hands on somebody else. So, guys, yeah, that's what I really wanted to come on and talk about. I see right here. I don't know if you guys saw this right here. I'm just strolling on the shed room, and after that, we can go ahead and talk about some other stuff. But I see right here, they still trying to go after the dead. How are you gonna go after dead? Michael Jackson is dead. Leave the man alone. Oh my God. Right here, this guy saying right here this molestation allegations against Michael Jackson will be going to trial. So I guess they're going after, his estate. I don't know. Right here it says, according to TMZ, the California Court of Appeal will also hashtag Wade Robson molestation accusation against Michael Jackson to be heard in a court of law. Robinson claims Jackson molested him at his Neverland ranch from 7 years old until he was 14. Wow. All this right here, like I said, man, this is messed up. Oh my God, guys, it's just got so much stuff is just going on. This is just uncalled for. Really uncalled for. My God. So that's it for me, guys, when it comes to all this stuff that is going on out there. This is a lot. And you wondering why, we wondering, asking why. But look, just look. We got to get ourselves together. This is a lot right here. So yes, guys, I hope you guys been watching my little videos, been trying to do some things out there, trying to wake out people up, because as you can see right here is much needed. So make sure you go and just check out my videos, which some people just don't understand, but they look at things, as it's just unnecessary, but it is necessary. This right here is a must. We can talk about all the stuff that is, going on when it comes to the reality shows, which, like I said, I don't have a problem talking about the stuff that's on the reality shows. And the reason why is because it's where our people at. Sometimes we got to catch the fish, you got to at least catch the fish, before you sit there and try to clean it. So, so I don't have a problem, talking about the stuff that's going on these reality shows, but I want to go ahead and I want to balance it out, because we could talk about all that drama, but look all this stuff that is going on out there, and that's the real world. When it comes to these reality shows, those people, they are getting paid, paid to act a fool. But this right here, this is real life, and it to certain people. Oh, this is boring. It's just like when I was watching a reality show last week. You didn't see none of that drama just because they didn't see one of their main characters on the show. Oh, the show was boring. You mean we have to tear each other up in order for the show to be exciting? I mean, it's just to show you that our people got a long, long ways to go. It's sad. You know, when you see we tearing each other up, we fighting each other. Oh, right there. That's exciting. We're not going to pull out the positive stuff. We ignore the positive stuff because we're looking for all that drama. But like I said, drama sells. This world that we in right now, and it's not the world, it's the people. I mean, it's like these people are lost. It's like some of these people, they are demonic. I mean, a lot of people don't want to hear it, but Satan, like I say, he's sipping them up like wheat. Country say, mess brings views. Yes, yes. Let me start talking about mess and drama and or talking about each other. Oh my God. You think I would have one or two people come in and watching my live? No, I would have a lot of people. I mean, they dropping off like flies. At first, I was saying, Lord, what is this? What do I need to do? You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing because this just should show you what type of people that's following you. So if God got to separate the wheat from the grain, the sheep from the goats, then go ahead and do it. Because quite obvious they was not for me anyway. They was not no loyal subscribers because if they were, whether they like what I give or they don't, they still there because of their loyalty. But people love drama. That's horrible. And that's how, when they watch these reality shows, they say, oh my God, no, y'all looking for drama. Y'all not looking for anything that's positive. But this show right here, my platform to you guys are too peaceful. It's too peaceful. You guys, y'all likes your ears tickled. But like I said, I'm going to continue standing on my truth because I know at the end, there's light at the end. Ain't nothing but a road of destruction when you constantly stirring up mess. So, like I said, it is what it is. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. If even if, like I say, I got one or two, I know God is in the midst. But most of all, when I do something, I'm gonna do it because I love it. But I don't mind sitting there talking about stuff that's going on television shows. No, because I'm not holding in down where I can sit and watch shows and give you guys a review on it, my honest opinion, whether you like it or not. I don't mind talking about the stuff that's going on out there in the real world because that's real life. But we have to balance it. We can't just sit in there constantly wants to stir up drama and confusion. And we wondering when things like this happen, why? What's going on? And soon in a minute you start marching and crying and all the protesting. Then a few days later, you get back and act the same way. You forget about all this stuff until some other type of tragic happens. Make it make sense. Thank you, Country Girl. Country Girl says she loved my channel. Thank you, Country Girl, Queenie, uh, Logical, Eagle. Thank you guys. Like I said, I have some good people. If two, like I said, two or three together, God is in the midst. Five can put 500 a flight. 10 can put 10,000 a flight. So make sure you share these videos. It got someone out there that's speaking truth, that's not all up into all that gossiping and all that drama in order for them to be entertained. So, like I said, it is what it is. I just can't sit there and compromise. If you ask me, D, I want you to give me a review on these reality shows. I only watch maybe two or three reality shows: Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Marriage Huntsville, and maybe Potomac. That's it. But I can't sit there and tell you what you want to hear because I'm team right. I don't have a favorite. You might think I have a favorite, but I don't. I'm going to call it as I see it. And most of the times when I call stuff that's dealing with these reality shows, I be on the money. I told you exactly what was the outcome. I told you guys how everything was going to happen because all the reality shows, when you seen one, you saw it all. It's all about tearing down families. It's all about stereotyping. Even with I tried to watch this other one, Callers King have Bell. I can't even think what the name of it. So in a minute, I start seeing women attacking men. I say, no, I can't watch this. I can't watch this because I don't want to see us tearing down each other. We're supposed to be building up each other, not tearing down. If I'm going to tear down the black man, it's not going to be on a major platform. No, I'm not going to do stuff like that. Look how now they talking about Tyler Perry. Oh, Tyler Perry gonna have all these gays all on his network, and all this stuff's gonna happen. Our own people are saying stuff like this, not sitting there praying for this man that he would do right, tearing the man down before he even put one foot on the into his news network. We hate to see when other people are blessed. It's like we love to see each other down, a bunch of crabs in a barrel. Like I say, we are our worst enemy. Yes, Bell Collection, yes. She said I didn't know about that show until a couple of days ago. Yeah, I saw the preview. And when I saw the preview, I saw some lady, I don't know who her name was, but I guess the other lady, her husband came in with her, and she was acting like it was her husband. She was sitting there cutting this man down. Now maybe I might have not saw the entire thing of how it all transpired, but still of all. You saw one, you saw them all. I couldn't just do it. Now on Sunday I did. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I watched Love and Marriage in Huntsville, and I really enjoyed the show. It was pleasant. Finally, we didn't see nobody on there talking about God in one breath and swinging on a pole in another breath. We didn't saw none of that. I really like what I saw, but like I said, it is what it is when it comes to stuff like this. But I'm trying to do what I think that's going to give me a peace of mind. Make sure when I do something that I can be able to sleep at night. Oh yeah, Bell Collective. Let me yes, Bell Collective. Yeah, I tried. Queenie says she tried watching it a couple of days, so I don't think that she really liked it. What's your review about it? Did you like it? Because I saw just a little small preview of it and I really didn't like it. But like I say, whatever people like, what it floats their boat. So, it is what it is. But there's so much stuff, that is going on out there in the real world, so much stuff that we can talk about, but we love to, stick on all the drama. But, it is what it is. It's just to show you, that we love to entertain. And they know we love to entertain. They know exactly how to keep rocking us to sleep. Long as they entertaining us, long as we sitting there, doing all this stuff that they want us to do, oh, they love it. But start talking positive. Start doing positive things. Start building up. Start investing. I promise you. Or start speaking the truth. You're gonna see a bunch of crabs in a barrel coming in just to tear you apart. Country Girl said I didn't watch it. Another content creator was discussing it. Oh, okay. But I just saw just a preview of it, and I really didn't like it because, like I said, that I cannot watch another show where we tearing each other down. I'm ready to see positive stuff. And like I say, it ain't nothing wrong with a little drama, but when you start attacking each other family and like with Love and Marriage in Huntsville, where the fans really took control of the narrative. And the thing about it, they say now, oh, it's all the other ones, the Scotts and Stormy Mom and all them, they are the cause that the show, the ratings are going down. No, that's not the reason why the ratings are going down. I already told you guys from day one why the ratings was going down. The ratings was going down because they got sick and tired of seeing Melody and Martell going back and forth with each other. Now you guys maybe don't want to watch it no more because Melody does not have anyone to fight with. So she's pretty much not doing anything. That's why they didn't film her last week. Because who wants to film with Melody? Letitia, y'all overlooked Letitia because Letitia was too peaceful for you guys. But like I said, the diamond was in the rough. The same ones that you guys wants to cast out, put your mouth on, that's the one that God is going to bless. Because God does not bless mess. Now, who is the real VIP, the MIP? Who is the real? Who is the real one? Letitia and her husband. They are doing good. They are the real MVP. Letitia, she has many degrees, many businesses. They have many streams of income. You guys thought it was just in little old Huntsville, but these people are spread it out. And she's very intelligent, very smart. But while you guys was lifting up one person, putting her on that pedestal, God was raising up somebody else. Like I said, I talk about it all the time. Just because Melanie went ahead and she pitched that show, that does not mean that she's going to continue all the way through. Just like what happened to Nene Leakes and Mariah Hughes. What happened to them? Didn't they pitch? Nene did Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Mariah, she did Potomac Housewives. No, Married to Medicine. And where are they? Where are they today? And you guys sitting there saying, "Oh, that's Melanie's show." Melanie was not cutting those checks. Melanie put that show into Carlos King lap. That's the Carlos King show. That's his show. That's his babies. She just had the vision. But like I said, when you build something, you better make sure you build it with clean hands. Build it on good grounds. Because when you doing stuff to be spiteful, ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. Sooner or later, you're gonna start showing your nakedness. And that's exactly what you see today. Nobody wants to see all that stuff. Now that, Martell is out there, being with, his family, I enjoyed that scene to see him and his brother coming together, trying to get his brother on the right track. And people was out there saying, how can Martell want to get his brother on the right track when he don't have his stuff together? But yet you looking in, you looking from the outside in, like you know these people. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Guys, that's to show you guys we are just messed up. I really enjoyed that scene. And now they want to go all in this man's background, saying that, he was a criminal. Like I said, most of our people, they consider them as a criminal. They sit there, did so much to our people. You can jaywalk. They'll sit there and find something to make you a criminal, give you a felony. Remember, we are counted like sheep for the slaughter. So just because our brothers and sisters are incarcerated, that does not mean that they are a bad person. Remember, the system is not broken. The system is doing exactly what the system is doing. But that's okay because want me to tell you something? We are rising up. No longer they're going to continue rocking us asleep. So just because our brother or our sister is in jail, that does not mean that that person cannot be redeemed. I see my girls in the house. Logical speak. Yes, indeed. She said, "Hello. Didn't know you were on. I just came on the spare of the minute. Let me go ahead and drop the link. So, guys, if y'all want to come on, y'all welcome to come on. But yeah, I mean, they sitting there pulling up Martell's brother's past like you didn't have a past. Like you don't know nobody that ever been in jail, incarcerated. Make it make sense. It got someone in your household right now, or maybe someone you know that is very close to you, have been incarcerated. So do you consider that person as a bad person? No. Remember how the system is all messed up. I mean, I saw a guy in New Orleans. They said they put him in jail, in prison for 30 years just because he stole a Snicker, a candy bar. 3 strikes, he was out. Back then, people could breathe. They were sitting there rounding them up, hanging in black neighborhoods, trying to get a quarter, trying to get our brothers off the street. What really hurt me, guys, I wish I could go ahead and find that little clip when I saw it was a young little black dude and his girlfriend, well, his fiance, they got married. He was in a cage in jail, in court. It had like a little small cage, like a jail light. I mean, like he was some type of animal. And he was marrying this little young girl. But when I saw, I say I couldn't even, congratulate them because how they had him like he was an animal. But that's all right. Because trust me, the first gonna be last, and the last is going to be first. God is raising up the bottom up. That's why you have to make sure how you treat people. You can't treat people any type of way. Because I told you guys from day one, don't have me to watch these reality shows. I say because when I watch these reality shows, I'm not going to say what you want to hear. I'm going to look at it totally different than what you look at it because I look at the deeper part of stuff. I told you, I say, this is not going to last. This is not going to last because the way that it was going. When you see people lifting up people, trust me, like I say, you have to be careful who holding your ladder because the same ones that's holding your ladder and seeing you going up, it's the same ones that's going to shake your butt right off. And exactly that's what's going on. You can't get upset because you don't have nothing to offer where they think that it's worthy to be on film. So now you guys wants to get upset. You guys wanted to boycott. You guys wants to try to get Carlos King fired off of his own show. Make it make sense. Okay, Logic said I'm still having mic issues, so we'll be in the chat. Okay, but like make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. It don't make sense at all. So now you guys all upset. Oh, because Mel, y'all wants to see her. But like I say, this was not a male show because if it was a male show, wouldn't you think that Mel would have her own show? She would have her own spinoff. Come on, guys, make it make sense. I think that they should bring Miss Wanda back because Miss Wanda, she was really, like I say, to me, she was exciting to me because people love drama. People love that type of stuff. So I think once Miss Wanda left off the show, just like with Nene Leakes, because that's what our people like. Our people like all this stuff. We like to get stroked. So I think they should bring Miss Wanda back. What you guys think? You think that Miss Wanda should come back? Because whether you guys like it or not, Wanda, she brought the ratings up because it was Wanda and Melanie and Miss Wanda and Marcel and You know, long as you don't touch her baby Tisha, you didn't have a problem with Miss Wanda. You didn't have no problem until you try to cross her baby Tisha. But now we got Miss Bessie. What's her name? Miss Betty. That's Stormy's mom. And I understand Miss Stormy mom. It's the way that she delivered. We might have a problem, but I understand what Stormy mom is talking about. Because we got these dead weight, our family members want to come in our business thinking just because we related, they don't have to do nothing. And we can't say anything about it because then we're going to have the mama, the cousin, and everybody else on us. I understand what Miss Betty was talking about. Because if you have a business, especially black-owned businesses, small businesses, you most of your family, when you don't hire them, they gonna think that you acting more than them. They gonna think all types of stuff, put their mouth on you. You can't go to family um, functions and stuff like that. You go there, you're gonna have problems, with cousin Pookie and all them other people. Because, like I said, that's how people do. So I understand exactly what Miss Betty was talking about when it came to Storm. I understand that because, like I said, I've been through it all, especially when it comes to businesses and family. It's like oil and water, you know. Now, when it came to Kimmy and Maurice, now, like I said, when I say something, you guys can take it to the bank. Look what Logical Speak said. I miss Miss Wanda. Yeah, Miss Wanda brought in those ratings. I don't care what they say. Miss Wanda brought in them ratings. Mel. Like I say, if you thought Mel was bringing in them ratings, Mel only was bringing in ratings when she was at Martell's throat. Long as Martell and Mel was going back and forth, yeah, maybe the ratings was going. But now, like I say, the people are divorced. They've been divorced like 3 years now. It's like beating a dead horse, bringing an old dirty dish rag. Nobody don't want to keep seeing that. It's time for these people to sit there and be co-parent and move on. So if Mel want to go overseas to get her man, which that don't make no sense at all, especially when you got 4 small kids. You don't know these people from a can of paint, and you want to go overseas to get a man. Come on, guys. All that stuff right there, what I saw what Mel was doing should have stayed on the cutting room floor because the only one wants to film with her, and that's Nell Fletcher. Okay? Make it make sense. The show is boring without Wanda. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, getting to Kimmy and Maurice, I saw straight through that. What's Maurice Lodger? What's Maurice first wife name? I can't think what her name is. Maurice's first wife. I think that she's doing that purposely by bringing in her son Mouster into that home, knowing that child is not happy. But you see, that's how people do. People, when they can't get to you, they know exactly how to put something in a situation, which I might be wrong, but 9 out of 10, when I call it, you could take it to the bank. I think that she know if she would put her son Mouster, just imagine Mouster, even naming your child Mouster, putting them in the house with Kimmy and Maurice, that it was going to be problems because Kimmy already raised her son. Kimmy's son is already out the house. Why should she go through all this all over again? Dealing with a 15 or 16-year-old boy, that is hard, guys. That is very hard, especially when they are, growing, getting into puberty and all this other stuff. You know, I mean, they hormones, well, whatever they got is just going haywire. And I think that they did that. I think Maurice oldest his first wife, I think that she did that. I really think that she did that just to get at Kimmy. And it's driving Kimmy crazy. And you can see that that child is not happy because when his mom saying, "Do you think that I should be, you know, with you more?" And he was happy. He was excited. He didn't come out and said nothing, but you could see the smile that was on his face. But whatever Kimmy and Maurice's first wife got going, I don't know, even some type of tension, something is happening that they haven't solved their issues, where now Maurice is trying to pull it out. But I think, she enjoying it. She love it. She love it. She love to see that her son is in that house giving Kimmy hell. That's how I look at it. Kawa. Yeah, I think yeah, that's what her name. Kawa. I can't even pronounce that name. My tongue is heavy anyway. But yeah, what you think about that, Logical? Do you think that Kawa, you think she's really enjoying that her son Monster is in that house just making Kimmy's life a living hell? Because you can see that she's not happy. I give that marriage no more than maybe 1 year. I want to see them together, but you could see it in Kimmy's eyes. Kimmy is not happy. Kimmy is not happy at all. You can see it all in their eyes. But what do you think about it? Do you think that Maurice's first wife, she's doing that purposely? I think she's doing that purposely. And I think, they didn't show it on cameras, but I don't even think that he listened to her. She probably tell him, go do this, go do that. And he probably just tune it out because that's what 15 and 16-year-old boys do. They'll tune it all out. They don't want to hear that. But if y'all got any more, things that you want to talk about when it comes to love and marriage in Huntsville, let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Wow, that was a lot. When it came to Candy and Sheree, I'm glad that Sheree, had stepped up and called Candy out, which I didn't understand. Why would Candy would even put her mouth on Sheree's business when Candy pretty much, her entire brand came from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes, she had a Grammy, but people know Candy by Real Housewives of Atlanta. I see Elijah says, let me see what she says right here. She said Maurice did that on purpose. Yes, he did. I think Kimmy forced him to marry her, and they are getting back at Kimmy. Yeah, because after 7 years, come on. After 7 years, and you've been in a relationship with that man for 7 years, and all of a sudden when they pitch that show, you guys get married. I don't even think you guys was ever planning on getting married. And the only reason why you guys, Kimmy and Maurice did is because, they was coming on the show and they wanted to go ahead and make it look good. But I don't think that, I think that the candle is blowing out really slowly. The lights is about to be out. But yeah, getting back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, with Candy, I think Candy should have went ahead and kept that to herself. But that's how people is, long as they making businesses and doing whatever they want to do on the show, they happy. But the minute when you do something, they want to go ahead and put their mouth on. Candy should have just went ahead and left it alone. I don't even think Candy should have said anything. But that's just to show you, long as things is going right for them, they cool. Now Todd, which I call him a kept man because that's all he is. He's a kept man. Candy trying to help him to get his little business because I guess he wants to get back into the entertainment industry. Now he wants to go ahead and drag Drew in. But I think that, most likely that's why Drew and Candy is back friends, and maybe because, I guess they working out some type of deal. I don't know, guys. But like I said, when it comes to that show, These reality shows, guys, it is too much. Too much. But it's easy. When you seen one, you went ahead and saw it all. But like I said, how I look at it, I take the foolish things of this world to conform the wise because that's all it is. It's so sad. But that's what our people like. You start, talking about anything, that's productive. Which, like I said, when it comes to these reality shows, it all depends how you look at it. We all can take a piece out of it, because some of the stuff, we all can relate to some of the stuff that's going on. But when you constantly tearing down marriages and tearing down each other, then that's when I say, the buck stops there. I can't, I can't watch another one. I cannot watch another one. Elijah says Kimmy forced him to marry her. Yeah, I think he did. But you can see right now, it's nothing. It's her eyes is so dead. Cause see, that's how I look at people. I look at her eyes, and you can see that she's not happy. Now, Kimmy and Maurice's first wife, Kawa, now they going to and guys don't laugh at me how I pronounce her name because I don't even know them people. Okay. I'm just here giving you guys a review. But when they talk, I guess they're gonna talk next week. Kimmy and Maurice's first wife. They're gonna talk next week. Which I thought they already had, settled everything. She let the woman in her home. So, I thought they already had settled out all their disagreement, but I guess that's just going to be a part of their storyline. I don't know. But I think that Maurice's first wife, she probably say, look, like I said, I may not get you. I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna put monster in your house. I'm gonna put a monster in your house. And just imagine, what is going on in that house because when you got a child in that house, don't clean up behind himself, dishes and the grass, and you coming home and he's laying around and I could just see, how it would make somebody feel, especially when it's not your child, because you know, you raise your child, to have chores and to respect the home and respect your elders and but you got somebody else's child, you really can't say too much. That's hard. I can imagine that. So guys, I got about 7 more minutes and after that I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I see Logical Speak says, let me see what she says. I didn't know if I was gonna last this long. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, because I really didn't have anything to talk about. Logical Speak says, not sure where Candy's coming from. She don't want no one talking about her business. No, girl, you talk about Candy business, honey. Candy gonna sit there and she gonna try to chop your head and uh do something. She said to your throat. Candy gonna get ghetto on you. Mess with Candy businesses. You ain't gonna touch her stuff. Candy tried to put her nose or her hands in anything that she could make money. What got me when she did this chicken commercial for who that was, Kentucky? I said, why Candy want to do a chicken commercial for Kentucky when she got her restaurant? She could have did a chicken commercial for Old Lady Gang. But that's just to show you guys, our people just lovers of money. Don't you know the love of money could be the root of all evil? Not all money is good money. Candy could have did a commercial for Old Lady Gang or Blaze, got people talking about that restaurant, knowing it's already got allegedly a bad review with all the stuff that had happened. But yet she wants to do a commercial with Kentucky. Come on, guys, make it make sense. I see yes, indeed, my guys in the house, Eagle soaring high, Channel 1G. I just saw that you were on. Yeah, I just came on the spare of the moment. I just say, let me come on and just talk. Like I say, this right here is to me, part of therapy. I love what I'm doing. I see country girls say, everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for coming and supporting me, Queenie. Thank you very much. Yes, I didn't know I was gonna be able to last this long. Guys, make sure you go check out Eagle Soaring High. Him and I, we together every every Monday, breaking down scriptures. We are in the book of Genesis, talking about Esau and Jacob. Man, trust me, that's a lot. I mean, that is a lot, guys. And we breaking down those scriptures, trust me, where even a child can understand. So, guys, make sure you go and check out those videos because this is going to be my second Monday. We're gonna be back Monday at 6:05, where we're gonna finish off where we left off with Esau and Jacob. My God, guys, I'm telling you, if you only knew, if you guys only knew. So, guys, make sure you go and check him out. But we breaking down those scriptures, guys, because you know some of this stuff right here, we talking about ourselves. It's just a lot. And and I'm just glad that my brother allowed me to stir up the gifts that's inside of me, because when I talk about especially when it comes to certain things that's in the Bible, it stir up the fire that's inside of me, which I know what to chew and what to go ahead and spit out. But guys, yep, I just came on, didn't have too much to talk about. But just look at God. Look, I'm here almost an hour. And I just came on. I say I haven't talked to you guys in a good while, enjoying my home, me and my husband emptiness since my husband is out. Yeah, yeah. He said, "Can I drop my link in the chat?" Yeah, go ahead. Please do. And if you want to come on and talk about it, you can talk about it as well. I could drop the link, which I only got about 3 more minutes, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. But I didn't know I was gonna be able to stand this long. At first, I say I'm not coming on. I was just like Peter. I started looking at my numbers. Started looking at my numbers dropping. But guys, they don't worry about all that. Whatever you do it with love and you do it with compassion. Don't worry about the numbers, because it's not in the quantities, it's in the qualities. That's what it is. Yeah, so guys, make sure you go and check out my guy Eagle Soaring High channel 1 and 2, because we breaking down those scriptures. Guys, I mean, it is a lot. This right here is a lot, guys. Like I say, this is end times. And as you can see right here, it's not getting better. If anything, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. So, we got to stop allowing these people to entertain us and rock us to sleep. So we got to get busy, because see, long as we sitting there acting like we are acting, all we doing is, giving them something to continue running with. Logical Speak says Candy may think Sheree. Let me pin this up. Uh, She says, Candy may think Sheree is coming up to be the star of the show. Martell was a highlight they wanted to dull. Yeah, absolutely. But we talked about that. And that's just like with what Eagle Soaring High and I are talking about when it comes to Jacob and Esau. Like I say, some of this stuff right here, you just got to have a discernment of the spirit, because people are, they don't want no one to outdo them. When they see you get 1 foot or 1 inch ahead of them, they just like crabs in a barrel. They'll try to sit there and snatch your back. But Sheree, I believe that Sheree and Molo, I think that they're going to put that show back on track, because if Candy and what's her name, Kenya Moore and Drew, all of them wants to form an alliance, then Sheree and Marlo and all some of the OGs come together. Trust me, you might as well say bye bye to Candy and Kenya Moore, because people are getting tired of them anyway, because they're not bringing anything. So guys, make sure you click on the link of Eagle Soaring High. He put the link in the chat, and go to his channel, guys. Like I said, it's an awesome thing that God is allowing us to do how we can use our platform, for positive stuff. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. I promise you won't. He said, "This is my link to my second channel." So that's the link to the second channel, guys. Make sure you go ahead and check it out. And yes, Logica says she will try to catch you guys Monday. Yes, Monday at 6:05. And I mean, it is awesome to see how we breaking down those scriptures. And the thing about it is that the word is not hidden. The word is only hidden to those that lost. A lot of people, they feel, oh, I don't want to talk about the Bible because I don't see myself. We are all in that Bible from Genesis to Revelation. You just have to be around people that know how to rightfully divide the word of truth. But we are all through those scriptures. Without us, nothing will exist. Now, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord. Like I say, without us, we are the lifeline to everything that exists. Okay. So, guys, on that note, thank you, Eagle. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Starbucks and Queenie, guys. Thank you for coming on, guys, and helping me to get through this hour. I didn't even think that I was going to be able to get on. At first, I say, "Oh, I don't feel like getting on," but I say, "This is what I like to do." I like to talk, so, and I like to meet new people, and I like to, like to give you guys, you know, my point of view of things. So, guys, on that note, you all be blessed and you all have a good night. So, peace out. And thank you for joining my live, guys.